Rick, you're tranny. Well, we were worried about the rain, and here it comes. 12 years old scotch from Scotland that I brought. Joe's got a whole flask full of
500 milliliters.
We're not gonna drink all that.
Livage.
If we drink all that, we won't be walking anywhere.
Yeah, you know, going down to Cumberland. If you're falling, you'll ask fine.
Daniel Boone National Forest, Big South Fork, Kentucky. Oh yes, very good. Do it, man. Rick the tranny. I think you're good where you're at, personally. We probably can't pass this sign, honestly. Or this sign. We know we can't pass this sign. What sign? That sign. Well, hey YouTube. Huh? Hey YouTube, it's Outland, and I'm here with my buddy Joe. Hey, you need a trail name, buddy.
Trail name.
You need like a single
Syllable trail name.
How about douche? Goosh? Douche. No. Well, unless you want to be called douche, I can call you douche. We're here this weekend in the Big South Fork. We're here on the Kentucky side. We started off at the Yahoo Falls area. Couldn't find any real good places to camp there, so we're here at the Alum Ford primitive campground, doing our usual first night car camp to get acclimated, and then tomorrow we'll set out and do a backcountry backpacking trip. We got all our gear stowed right there, and tonight we've both got hammocks. Joe's got his new Hennessy, what is this, ultralight? Hyperlight, sorry. Hyperlight.
Hyperlight ASIM side set.
And he is setting his up. I haven't got mine out yet. But we're going to try to do the L configuration right around the fire here. We got lots of wood from the local. It's beautiful down here. Weather's about 15 degrees warmer than back home. It's nice and dry, and sunny. The leaves haven't all fallen off, so there's lots of color. It's gorgeous. And for weekend stays like this, what we said. Now, of course, I just jinxed it. It's going to rain tomorrow. So, it's beautiful. Big South Fork. This is an experimental trip. This is why we're car camping tonight, so we don't have to make asses of ourselves on the trail. Come on. We probably still will, but what fun is it tonight? This is good stuff.
Underestimate my ability to look like a ball.
This is why I bring Joe on these trips, because he's so fun. He's such good entertainment. Well, the sun's about to go down on that ridge behind us there. We got the hammocks up. Here's my ASIM. Here's Joe's Hyperlight. Should have a good view of that. It's pretty. Big mountains up there. Oh, you just put yours around the stump. That's cool. Or the roots. Right down there is the Cumberland River. It's probably real hard to see. And of course they threw up this chain link fence right here. It just kind of tracks from the whole mystique, but I can see why, because it's a sheer 40-foot drop straight down there. But yeah, there's a 1,300-foot peak across there, across the river. And back that way is Yahoo Falls. And we're going to try to hike that tomorrow. I think we're going to try to go up to Yahoo Falls. This is the Sheltowie Trace right here. The trail comes right through here. Sheltowie's a very popular trail that goes through much of Kentucky. You can just see how beautiful it is here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Golds and reds, and still some green actually. But all these, eastern hardwoods. Just beautiful up there. I'm so glad. Last night we had a big line of storms come through, and this area got hit too. But a lot of areas up in Dayton lost our leaves. We lost a lot of leaves off the trees. It's kind of barren, but down here it looks like they have a little bit longer season, just 3 hours south of us. And the colors are just amazing. They just pop. Beautiful. I hope they're showing up good on the HD. Ozzy the Jeep there. The hammock set up there. We got a good fire going now. The wind's died down. All in all, I'd say we got a good spot. And it looks like we're probably going to be the only ones here tonight, which is even better. Gorgeous area. It's a very rugged area of Kentucky. It's very rural. Just really scenic and pretty. And I really like this area a lot. This is bear country, it's snake country. There's all kinds of warnings about bears back in here, but I don't know, it's wilderness experience. It's gorgeous. This is all our overnight gear that we brought. Basically for tomorrow night we're gonna backpack. I'm gonna attempt to backpack, and we experimented around with the hammock setups, and we finally got them the way we like. The sun's going down. It's so pretty, man. Look up there.
Like this beautiful canopy of like yellow and orange, and then you got these hills and stuff.
They definitely have a longer season than us, because ours are practically all gone. I'm digging that a lot. Well, that's the thing. Time was not on our side. Look at the sunset, man. Look at these clouds. It's pretty it is. Just the colors out here. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, wow. 80 lumen. Pen light? Gander, huh? Sweet. Oh, dude.
So I have turbo marshmallows.
Oh, sweet. You are the man. Yeah, Joe and I are pretty well stocked for this one. This is 12 years old scotch from Scotland that I brought. Joe's got a whole flask full of
500 milliliters.
We're not going to drink all that.
Livage.
If we drink all that, we won't be walking anywhere.
This is for 2 people to share for 2 days. This is not unreasonable for 2 guys.
That's true.
Well, to also add to the kitty.
Good for you. Oh. Yes. Thank the maker. Beautiful. You're like the man. Yeah, You're right. That's right. Two cups.
Does it say milliliters?
No.
Ounces in a cup, right?
Yeah, 8 ounces. 2 cups. I don't know.
Well, if you overhydrate it, it sucks.
I know.
Perfectly hydrated.
Well, whatever. Your thing doesn't say 2 cups.
Well,
This is
it's got milliliters and it's got ounces.
This is a cup. This has measurements on it.
Tell me if it says cup in it.
We're making spaghetti. It's 7:30 in the evening.
Let's get how many ounces in a cup. Not 4 ounces.
Oh.
What?
I'm trying to down this. Milliliters? How many milliliters?
240 milliliters in a cup.
Wait,
okay,
this has...
I'm a douche. That's how I do it.
I thought your thing has cups on it, right?
I'm a douche.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're a douche. Right now it is 58, almost 60 degrees. Still almost 60 degrees, Joe.
Do what?
It's still almost 60 degrees. I just looked at the thermometer.
Oh, thermometer.
Well, good morning. It's about 8:30 a.m. Saturday, and I had a pretty good night last night. It's about 40 degrees now, and I slept really well. Joe kind of had an interesting night in his hyperlight. Still trying to figure out the ins and outs of it. It's a different hammock setup, so I think he's having to learn how that works. But I had a really comfortable first night in my Hennessy ASIM, and let me show you what my setup was here. I basically had the hammock set up. I have a thermarest ridge rest pad underneath me here. Had that underneath, and then I had my REI Stratus pad on top of that, just lightly inflated, just enough. And my 30-degree Eureka bag was pretty much enough last night for, I don't know, 40s. I don't know if it got into 30s, it may have. But I was comfortable with that setup. I'm gonna have some coffee and tea and try to get moving here and get motivated. It's very pretty this morning. Well, the sun started to come out and it's already warmed up. I think it's gonna be a really nice day. Probably can't see it on the camera here, but the river is right down there. It's the Cumberland River. We're gonna hike the Sheltawi Trace Trail today. We're gonna hike it along the river all the way to Yahoo Falls. It's not that far, it's a couple miles. We're going to follow that. Check out the falls today, the Yahoo Falls. It's the tallest falls in Kentucky. Hopefully there's some water going over it. It'll be nice and scenic. I'll shoot some video of that, and then we're going to just basically backtrack and camp alongside the river tonight somewhere. We're going to find a spot down there and just set up camp early, chill, drink some whiskey, whatever, and then we'll double back to the car tomorrow. Not a real long hike by any means, but we didn't really want to do a huge hike this time. We kind of wanted to camp out and chill. So we are going to do that. We're going to explore. We're going to check out and see what's going on. That's the Big South Fork here in Kentucky. Look at Joe with his homemade ribs pack. He's so cool.
All my food, first aid kit, my jet boil.
Awesome.
Everything is not soft.
All right, we're heading off. We're gonna head down the trail. Check it out. You can tell I haven't hiked in a while. This thing feels heavy. Holy Lord. So here's the Sheltawi. See, it comes straight through there. Yamaka Bridge is 6.4 that way. Yeah, I need to tighten my boots up. Very cool rock shelter. Looks like some people have used this campsite before. There's a little tiny waterfall over there. And that goes all the way down to Cumberland River. Very scenic. Yeah. Well, looks like they made like a ring area right there.
Really cool.
That's real pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Leaves are just raining down. Wow. Beautiful. There's huge cliffs up there. Wow. Look over here. Oh, we're here?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go up? Or is this the actual falls?
Looks like the trail goes down.
Well, let's follow this and see.
This is a climbing route here designated. You want to go up and see what that looks like?
Sure.
Why not? First we had to climb a mountain real quick. No camping trip unless you climb a mountain, right?
Right. Unless you're in the desert, you still got mountains. Switchback hell. Isn't it pretty? Really, people? Trash? Come on. We are heading to Yahoo Falls, the tallest waterfall in Kentucky, they say. And we're taking the shortcut down to the base of the falls through these super steep metal steps.
We're not going to come back up these babies, are we?
No.
Just climb up the hill another way.
Down the mountain on metal stairs. Man, imagine building these.
Back-breaking labor, dude.
Yeah. Wow. We are not going back up that way. There's rock shelters along here. Gotta have screaming girls. Very impressive. There's actually steps down to the water. Now actually, somebody I read said this isn't the highest. There's one Red River Gorge that's a few inches taller.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna take these little steps down. I'll take my pack off. Go down to the base of the falls. There's actually a set of stairs. Takes you down. This is really cool. Oh, that really hurts. Very scenic. Pretty. I'm trying not to bust myself going up these rock steps again. I already fell coming down. Muddy, slick. We're back to the Sheltowee Trail, and we're hiking down, hugging the river, looking for a primo spot for tonight. And there are spots everywhere right along the river here. It's gorgeous. We figure we'll hike till we get tired and see what we can see. It's not too strenuous of a trail. It's about just right. Beautiful fall colors. I wish we could get a clear view of the water because it's gorgeous down there. Big giant boulders. Class 4 rapids certain times of the year. Oh, careful right there. Man. Beautiful. Yeah, I'd say I'm with you. All right. We've been following the Sheltowee Trail for 2 miles, I think. How many miles do you think we've gone? 2? 1?
I think the whole day we're going to end up with 5 or 6 miles.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we've been scouting for a good site to hammock camp tonight, and as we progressed up the Shell Tally, it's just gotten more and more along the ridge line, like a cliff line down to the water. So we saw some good sights back here. We're going to turn around, head back, so we know we're guaranteed good spots. We saw them. Sun coming through these golden leaves. It's just beautiful back here. Amazing time to come. Well, everybody, we found camp, and there was already a fire ring here, so this is a pre-used spot. We're going to rearrange just a little bit, nothing too crazy, don't get mad. We'll keep the fire ring where it is, but we're going to do the hammocks in an L configuration like we said last time. We have a water source right here, as a stream right beside it. Get the sun on those trees up there. It's gorgeous. Just talking to YouTube. Hey, how's it going? Look at these. Look at the sky against those trees. Oh, I feel like painting. If I could paint, I would. Well, we were out here cutting up wood for our fire, and a pop-up shower just randomly hit us, so we decided we were going to get hammock shelters up ASAP. So we did, and we're good to go. If it does rain, we have a place to go. Windbreak tarp on this side. This was a pretty good setup. The way we were kind of criticizing this fire ring, the way they set it up, but they put this ring here, obviously, probably, to use this rock as a kind of a radiate the heat back. So it really makes sense. We've pretty much got an enclosed system here. So like I said, windbreak on this side. We'll leave this open. We'll have the fire here in the middle. Joe and I will both have heat off that fire. I think as long as we can keep it hot enough all night, just have heat radiating off us, that's going to be nice. Nice. There's a lot of dead and downed trees. We've cut all this up so far. We're probably going to need more. I don't know. Maybe not. But it's gorgeous. Gorgeous evening. Got up to about 60 something as we were hiking. Let's look now. I think it's dropped into the 50s. 55 down here in the shade. Feels good. I had to take off the fleece. But, we're enjoying this spot a lot. Sheltawi Trace Trail goes right up along here. This is what we were hiking today. We've heard a few people over here. Haven't seen hardly any on the trail. Just a few people at Yahoo Falls, touristy stuff, but man, those colors are amazing.
We used to crap. I had it full. I have over a liter and a half. Wow.
So you're good. This is our sound effects for tonight. Joe and I love finding spots like this. We got a little brook, babbling brook right beside us. We also use this as our water source. I got the Sawyer squeeze over there, so we filled up a 64-ounce bag of water, or we'll filter for tonight. I think we'll have plenty to make dinner with. We'll have coffee in the morning, tea, whatever. Really, really pretty. Really nice. Unfortunately, Joe and I have had our fair share of gear fails on this trip. I broke my Joby Gorilla Pod somehow, and it is what it is. You come out here, you're hard on gear, stuff's gonna happen. But as long as we have the essential things, is all I really care about at this point.
Tomorrow morning or tonight, we will have start packing water and breakfast for tomorrow. It's awesome. Since awesome. This is so cool. I hope I get one for Christmas. If I don't, I'm buying one myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the sprinkles are back, so we are trying to get the fire just blazing hot as possible. So if it decides to downpour rain, we might still have a little bit of fire. It's just little tiny sprinkles, but it got real overcast and cloudy. If you can see up there, not clear like it was last night. Upside to that is it'll keep us warmer tonight. It won't get as cold if we've got this big cloud deck over us. But I'd prefer not to be cold and wet. But we got tarps up. We're doing all right. Doing all right. Got dinner simmering. Joe hydrating. Joe is foraging like a mad cow disease. We're having fun. Good time. Well, we were worried about the rain, and here it comes. Kind of a steady, light rain at the moment. Let's hope it stays that way. Joe and I have put our tarps up like this on our ASIM tarps, and it's working pretty well. Let's see how it holds up. Really wasn't anticipating rain tonight, but hey, part of the adventure. Boom! Yeah, it's real light showers that just kind of ebb and fade, ebb and flow, whatever the word is. Ebb and flow showers. We're just trying to keep our fire hot, and even if it rains on it, hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully we don't have any more of those winds that came through earlier. We had like this Really strong winds. I don't know if it was storming somewhere around us, but strong winds. I grabbed our food, put it under here. You want to get your stove put away?
Because it's kind of actually raining. Here, take the stove. I've got enough water in my container here to.
Yeah, I don't really care if this thing gets wet. Shouldn't hurt it. You're so funny.
God.
So funny. Why am I sitting on the ground when I've got a hammock here?
We're having to embrace this whole thing.
Oh, yeah, it's much better. There's some more stickos on that thing, would you?
Yep.
Kind of nice. I have to say, this is very, very nice. This hammock has a chair, it's a bed, it's my shelter, it's my tent. You know, with the regular gear system, you're reliant on multiple different parts. You know, you're reliant on your tent.
It ain't bad. You know, you can totally sit here and lounge now for hours. We're relatively dry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
if this was like a torrential deluge, we'd probably be getting wet somehow.
yeah, probably.
But as long as it stays like it is now, we're good for a while probably. Well, it's 6 o'clock. You want to eat?
Sure. So if people question hammock camping, like why would you do that? What do you say, Joe?
Good.
This is why you would do it.
We're lounging and eating and comfy and warm.
Warm and dry, and
Watching our fire dwindle.
trying to keep our fire alive, but it's not too happy at the moment. It's been raining for a good solid 45 minutes, maybe an hour, I don't know. So we just been hanging here, chilling out. How you doing, Joe?
What's up, man? Yeah. Chilling.
It's been raining steadily for about, what, an hour?
More than that.
It's been raining for hours. Well, thought we lost our fire a couple times, but it keeps coming back. We put more wood on it. Joe keeps reviving it. And it's a real chilly, cold rain. But we're nice and dry. There's our sleeping quarters right there. And I've just been sitting in that. Joe's been hanging out under his. And so far, so good. We're both too tired and not really in the mood to mess with hanging our food. We hope to God that doesn't haunt us. But whole bear bag thing is not real appealing when it's this disgusting and dark. We just finished our 12-year-old scotch. It's all gone. So sad. So now we chill. Oh, we got cohibas. Ho, 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 ho.
One gas can for 2 guys lasts 2 days, it appears.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds about right.
And we actually use it a lot. We make a lot of tea and shit.
We do. Well, hey everybody, it's morning, and we had a pretty good night. It rained all night, but stayed pretty warm and dry. And now we're gonna pack up, get out of here. We have oatmeal gestating for breakfast. This was so good yesterday. Today, it's gonna be great too. Starbucks Via packets. Man, amazing how much better you feel after just some coffee. Just a little coffee, all you need. Oh, Joe! Behind you! Up on the ridge. Up at the trail. There's a deer. See it? It froze. That tree straight in front of you. Look up. I thought it was people hiking and I saw it had 4 legs.
More to follow too. Good one.
I thought about them coming down to that stream to drink this morning.
Probably what he's trying to do.
He's like, dang it! Yeah, it was just, he was like, doo, 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 doo.
Out there's camp coffee.
Camp coffee with real leaves.
Start breaking up camp. Meet here real quick and go.
Yeah, I guess. Last view of our spot. It's beautiful. Sun's coming out. We are headed out. About 2 miles to go. Back to the car. Not a bad hike at all. So let's do it, man. Do it. And the leaves are going to be extra slippery now. So pretty, man.
That was a really good spot down there.
It was.
Water, we tried to cycle 6 days.
So if you come to the Sheltawi Trace, yep, look for this spot. It's down off the. This is the trail here. It's right down there. You can't really miss it. Follow the creek. This is the bridge here. All right, let's go. Ready? Let's do this. big rocks. Wow, okay. Another beautiful day. Thank God it's not raining. It's gorgeous. Cool. Good trip. Not too shabby. That's where we came from. We could have taken
We get on that thing and I'll go all the way to Cumberland Falls.
26.9.
Alas, I'm not even there.
I'm only a quarter of a man. You could do it in about what? You'd have to have a...
If we were in shape, we started at the abstract and then we could do it in a day.
Yeah.
And me, 2 days. We're working hard.
You have to have one vehicle at one end,
We hike back.
or you and make it a
Like
50 somewhere.
7 days on the trail. That'd be a good way to do it because you know you have water. And we could plan a trip around all the various rivers and lakes. So it'd be a little bit exercising.
Yeah. Yeah, there's people up here. A couple cars. 3.
Probably smoothings and heat and hauling over here that minute.
I bet. Woohoo! Well, we made it back. The Jeep is safe and sound, intact, not stolen or vandalized or anything, which is good. About 9:30 Sunday morning. All in all, great trip. We had a really good time. We, despite the rain, we were warm and dry last night. Enjoyed our hammocks. Joe's verdict is still out on the Hyperlight hammock. He's not totally sure if he loves it or not. I think he's just not used to the size, definite size difference. not just a fabric. But all in all, I love mine. ASIM, I'm going to stick with that for a while. And gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Great weekend, lots of color. All in all, nice weather despite a little bit of rain, but good trip. Yeah, good trip. Well, I think we're gonna do a little rip off of Syntax 77 and go find a cheeseburger somewhere. Maybe find a cool little Kentucky dive. That would be awesome. Cheeseburger. Yeah, I agree, Syntax, man. That's freaking awesome. Alright, signing off. It was a great trip. Daniel Boone, National Forest, Big South Fork, Kentucky. See you, everybody. Thanks for watching.